What you think that garment gonna look like though?
Bruh. The garments this year, I don't know how we gonna top the ones from last year.
Yeah, the ones from last year was dope.
Yeah,
I like
was
the
nice.
great. Yeah.
Head on over to ancientlinens.com and pre-order your Passover 2019 garments so even you can be shining.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Kashalakio, and this is my wife, Ariella.
Shalom, peace and blessings.
We just doing this video to give you an update on what's happening with Ancient Linen. Nothing's happened since nothing changed since the last time my wife did a video after the body was told to boycott our company.
We hire Ancient Linen to do garment for IUIC. That's it. We hire Ancient Linen to do garment for IUIC. That's it.
Just an announcement for you, for all Israel. No more orders on Ancient Linens. Just an announcement for you, for all Israel. No more orders on Ancient Linens. Just an announcement for you, for all Israel. No more orders on Ancient Linens. Just an announcement for you, for all Israel. No more orders on Ancient Linens. We did find websites for the sisters and the young girls in the event to cover. The colors for the Passover is navy blue and gold. All right.
Can we show it?
Put up the links.
It's the link.
Right. There's two links. There's one for the sisters and one for the young girls. So in the event, if I know that times are rough, there's no money, maybe for you brothers and sisters who are going through it, you can make your own garment, or you can wear the previous white and gold Passover garment. That's for the young women. That's for the sisters. All right, that's $75. You can go online. You can order it. Okay.
Yeah, that was cheap. It's $75.50. So, right. And the website is, what is it?
We'll give you. We'll send the link to brothers and sisters so that y'all can have it. Show me the one for the young girls as well. Okay, and that's for the young girls. All right, that was a little more. So it's 105. I don't understand it. There's more. There's less fabric, but there's more money. I don't get it.
Because that's how they get the money.
Right.
The woman and the young children.
All right. So so it's navy blue and gold. Again, you can make your own garments, sisters. If you feel that this is too much money, you can wear your own. You can make your own garment, or you can wear the previous white and gold Passover garment. Anyone that can make garments are allowed to make garments for the people.
Right.
All right.
We're not forcing anybody to get this if you don't want. This
Exactly.
is if you want that, you can go there. We have certain ones for the captains and the deacons' wives, and we're going to share that later on. But if sister, y'all can share, you'll share it with them. Okay. Any other announcement?
Nothing's happened since nothing changed since the last time my wife did a video. After the body was told to boycott our company. Nothing changed. I had a couple conversations with leadership in IUIC, and they told us that, hey, we was going to push this, we was going to do this to try to change or reverse what happened. That never happened. So in the results, our business was thrown into a tailspin. We was never able to recover. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate because my wife put in so much time traveling, getting designs done, just back and forth, days away from the family. We put a lot of effort and we put a lot of money into this thing. And the last thing we want to do was to see it, fail. But due to the circumstances that's now at play, we have been totally out of the loop of what's going on.
Unfortunately, things have transpired since I did the video. At the time I did the video, I had full intentions and I had hope that we could somehow do the garments, and everything would be okay. However, like my Lord stated, it just didn't happen that way. We have been blocked out of all communications with Ancient Linens, Shopify, Hebrew Market, and I'm saying Ancient Linens and Hebrew Market because some of the emails coincided one with another. We had some people that were emailing us. They knew that we were owners of both, and they were, trying to contact us through Hebrew Market as well. But we have no communications regarding any emails or any like Shopify accounts. None of that. We have been blocked out, and we can't see anything. We cannot see orders. We can't see who's gotten refunds, who's still waiting for their garments, who hasn't gotten refunds. We don't know anything. And
yeah, we totally out of the loop. We've been strong on, to be honest with you, Israel. Kanai's taking over. He said he was doing it, he was gonna, take the funds left in the account. The one time I did talk to him, he said he's gonna take it and he was gonna pay the debt we owed to Israel, as far as, whatever that meant. I have no idea, but
always record every conversation, just in case. I'm telling you, he's going to come by bite you.
Ariella's on the phone too. Ariella, are you there?
okay, so
Yeah, I was just calling because you moved the money from the account. We were sitting. We still. I just don't. Why you move the money and say to satisfy people's refund?
Because there's no communication with it. I got a call. Well, I spoke to the people with the fabric as of yesterday, and they said that the fabric was never picked up, and there's a bill of $17,000 that hasn't been paid for them. So people are waiting for it. People are asking questions. I'm getting it in different directions. Yes, I'm still seeing money being spent from the account. So at the point now, what's happening is that the customers are looking to sue. That's what I'm getting from the people. They're looking to sue, and they want their money back. So just I try to satisfy people's bills. I'm not speaking with you guys, so
what for the bill? What is that money going to do to help with the pay? Because at this point we owe hundreds of thousands of dollars. So what IUIC done, what they did when they put that message was, they pretty much killed the company when they put out that don't buy, shop here. I mean, they pretty much destroyed the company right there. And all we've been doing since then is trying to repair and patch holes with this stuff, meaning that we talk to the people and we've been trying to get the stuff worked out with the fabric that maybe we can get this stuff done. But I mean, it's looking dim because the people never stop asking for their money back. But
yeah, I kind of get that. What's happening, Kosh, is that you and I have not been communication other than the text messages and the emails you sent me, wanting me out the house. But concerning the people and what they're saying, there's nothing that moved forward in it. Now, through the back account, I'm going to tell you, in 2 months, you guys spent almost $40,000 on your personal stuff through Bank of America. That was the money that could have paid for the garment, so we had the money. You guys squandered the money, so people.
But are you serious? Hold on, I know, but in that, how much money did you spend?
Not in that account like that. No, I did not. Not in that account like that. No, I did not. Not in that account like that. No, I did not. Not for.
For what account? You was taking money. You was living off the account. You know how the thing was set up to do it, and I know what you're doing. I get what game you're playing, but I understand that. But I understand what you're doing. But you were spending and living off that same account And yes, you were. You pulled 6,000, 6 here, 6 there, and then you wouldn't even. And I'm pulling money.
You're yelling. I'm not arguing with you.
No, Bishop.
Okay, you said Todd. At this point,
I didn't say nothing. Really, I'm not done. I'm really not done.
Oh.
I'm trying to explain to you. Here it is, and you going, well, you pulling from the account. We had the money to do it, to do this, but you living off this same account, and I'm living off this account because it's called this. Hello, man. I'm not done. The Bible says do not interrupt the man in his speech. The Bible says don't interrupt the man in his speech. He said don't interrupt the man in his speech. Bishop, you so full of crap, man. You full of crap. Okay, Bishop, how do you spend $6,000 when you don't pay for shit? How you spend $8,000 plus on top of that you're getting food stamps and you don't pay for nothing? How you do that? You want to talk about squandering money? I'm paying for 2 houses. I'm paying for the house you live in, the taxes. I'm paying the rent. I'm paying the HOA fees. I pay the insurance. You haven't paid anything on that house. I'm taking care of 2 things. I done paid over $30,000 in property taxes on the house in Pflugerville. So don't tell me.
Basically, this video is just to, let you all know that there's nothing changed. You're not gonna get your garments from us. Since we left IUIC, I've been trying to call Kanai. I've been texting him. He has not responded to any of my messages. The one time I did talk to him, he said that he was going to take the funds and do this or that. And, I didn't agree with it. But at the time I couldn't do anything about it. He was 1,000 miles away and he's making moves and doing things that, he shouldn't be doing. Like I said, we started the company, brought Kanai on, and he's basically, extorting us again through business. It's called embezzlement. So he's doing that. At the same time, he's doing videos and saying, "How can I fix a relationship? Tell me what have I done? If this stuff is true, if any of these accusations are true, just tell me what I can do."
Hey, Shalom Israel, Most High Christ bless. So I'm making this video based on a video that was posted yesterday by Kazalakia concerning our business and the feelings he has towards me. Prior to this, videos has come out over and over. I wouldn't respond to those videos for one fact and one reason only, is that throughout all this, what many people didn't know is that me and Kazalakia still were communicating. We still had a business together. He's still dealt with me. So in all this, for me, all those videos that were coming out, Scripture says, "Render not evil for evil, service the Lord must not strive." Those things that hit me. Christ reviled, he didn't revile back. So I never felt no need to have to explain myself once the brother who I was really close with understood. So I'm saying this to say is that in the video that Kazalakia posted, there's allegations of extortion, lies, manipulations, not paying him money that was owed to him. All those things are personal issues, if they are anything. That's why you have Matthews 18. And if the person doesn't hear Matthews 18, you take it up the line. Witnesses and take it up. A lot of things were spoken about in the previous videos. And I explained it. And I wouldn't, myself, I don't do the Facebook airing my life out like it's a soap opera. I'm not doing this reality show thing. But I did want to stress that whatever issues that the officer had with me this morning, unbeknownst to me, I'm shocked. I'm really shocked of his response and the things he's saying. Kazalakia, brother, if there's any offense to me towards you, what do I do to rectify it? How do I fix it? with you. Tell me what needs to be done. If there's an offense.
He's doing videos and saying, how can I fix the relationship? Tell me what have I done? If this stuff is true, if any of these accusations are true, just tell me what I can do. Well, he can start off by being honest. Give me the email code so we can see what's happening. Give me the text messages. Give me the code to get back into the business that I put money in that you didn't. Not one penny did you put in the company. So give me access back to my things. This is crazy. So that's how you can start off. If you want to fix a relationship, want to know what's really going on with your brother, then answer my calls, or answer my text messages, my emails, my communication. I mean, really, this is pissing me off. Really, I'm pissed off because this is a stain on my name, my family's name, our company, all because this things that transpired.
Just so you all know, I know a few people have been trying to reach out to me via Messenger because, like we just said, we have no communications through email any longer. There's no information I could provide you. Unfortunately, there's nothing that we can say. I know some people have been reaching out to my Lord as well, but we have no information. We have no access to orders, refunds, the people that have gotten refunds. We can't see that. We can't see the people who haven't received their refunds or, who've requested them. We can't see anything. So I'm going to have to ask that you just do not contact me regarding anything Ancient Linens, because I can't help you at this time. And it's unfortunate, and I apologize. I sincerely apologize. We've worked so hard these past 2.5 years, for it to just end like this is devastating. It's devastating for us. So, all communications are going to have to be directed to Kanai because he's the one that has access to all the emails. Hebrew Market, Ancient Linens, he has access to the accounts. So he's actually looking at everything. He can see who's gotten refunds, who's requesting them. He can see everything. We can't see anything.
And some of the things that we know that's happening with this thing is we've been legally told not to, say certain things. But it'll be made clear. The truth will come out. It always does. According to the scripture, whatever you do in the dark, it's going to come out to light. So a lot more of the details of things that's happened will be, presented in the future. But right now, this is just a formal apology on behalf of my house and my wife and Ancient Linens, that, the garments didn't get done.
They didn't get done, and it wasn't because of us. It was beyond our control. We left IUIC, and it just had us fulfilling the garments, had nothing to do with whether or not we were still a part of, that organization. IUIC hired us, and they hired us to do about 3,000 garments, and that's what we were going to do. But like my Lord said, we just couldn't do it. Our hands were tied. The business is pretty much bankrupt, and it's ruined.
Yeah, and I have to say this too. I just had to say this. And the word is coming out of, IUIC that I tried to rob the people.
When you make that video, you and your wife, your guys left IUIC, that was a big mistake. Because why I say big mistake? Because you guys have a successful business going. I don't get it. I don't understand why you guys going to walk away from something, from a business, have nothing to do with personal, from a business that's successful. You guys been doing it for IUIC for years, and you guys only was getting better and better at it. I agree with you, wife. You guys was getting better and better at it. I don't understand why you guys was walk away from something that's making money, something that have nothing to do with others. I don't get it. Listen, maybe I'm crazy.
But Deacon, that's what you should ask yourself. What would happen that bad that we was dealing with that much that we would leave that out there? And then that's what nobody answers. And that's a simple question. That's a good question because the stuff was so bad
Kanai that we had to walk away from it. And I know I had to count. I don't put hundreds of thousands of dollars into Ancient Linens myself. Now, Bishop Kanai has not put a penny into his own money. I have. And for me to walk away from it at that time is showing you that, man, we've been dealing with so much stuff, and it hasn't been dealt with. And I've been dealing with this stuff with Kanai, and I've been talking with Bishop Kanai, and then Bishop Kanai would make it seem to y'all, Kosh never said anything to me. I've been dealing with Bishop Kanai for years. That's what I'm telling you. And then you're right, Deacon. What would make me leave a successful business that was making money, doing all of that? I just couldn't take it no more. I cannot take the fact of Bishop Kanai anymore. His presence, I couldn't do it because the things that I saw him doing.
I got a message saying that I'm robbing the people and I'm trying to rob. If I was trying to rob the people, I would have left IUIC when I left IUIC. I'd have waited till after Passover, collect all my funds, and did all of that, and then, I'd have left after I collected on business. But my move wasn't about business. It had nothing to do with it. So I wasn't trying to rob anybody. I don't have to rob anybody. That's a joke, So people saying this stuff, it irritates you because it's lies and slander and this stuff, So no, I would never try to rob the people, and our intentions are to do whatever we can to settle this thing, that everybody, can leave this thing happy. And once again, we apologize because that's not even why I was started business. My thing wasn't to come in and get rich off the people. I didn't need to.
We didn't have to.
So it's like I was providing a service. My wife did this in the world. She, had a successful business doing this before we came into Israel. So it was never us trying to capitalize off the people or anything like that. That's a lie and that's slander. Like I said, if I wanted to capitalize, I would have stayed through Passover if it was about money. But I saw things that didn't suit me. That's why I left. So you can take it however you want it, but that's why we left. But never trying to rob the people, only trying to do things to help people. If we're guilty of anything, it's helping people too much and trying to go the extra mile when sometimes people don't even deserve it.
And not fully proven a friend, like the scripture says.
Exactly. So with that, I don't have much else to say.
Me either. Just we apologize once again. This was never our intentions. We always wanted to fulfill our original obligation, the same obligation that we fulfilled the past 2 years. We were readily available to do so. I know that I did see someone made a comment about the deadline. I have no idea what, these are just rumors that are now spreading. We were not, we had as far as the deadline is concerned and the timeline, I explained that in the last video, and that was accurate. We were supposed to have been sending out the garments in March. The deadline was accurate. We were good
on
to
time.
go.
Yeah, we were set to go. Everything would have been fine
if we would have stayed.
Yeah, if I would have left
IUIC, the company wouldn't have been boycotted.
Those two should have been separated. That's business, and you're talking church. Us leaving the church had nothing to do with the business. But it is what it is. Us leaving the church wasn't meaning we wasn't gonna fulfill our obligations. That was never our intentions. No matter if we left IUIC, we still love people in IUIC. It's people that we care greatly for. They're still in IUIC.
That we still talk to, and that wanted, their garments.
Exactly.
We wanted to give you all the garments too, because we're in a really bad situation because of the boycott. I know some people are saying it's not boycotting, but
it's boycotting. Whenever you tell somebody, hey, don't buy here, that's boycotting.
Right. So.
And then, you give links for other people and other companies and say, hey, go buy here, don't buy here. Of course, the people move with whatever leadership says. And unfortunately, I don't know, their intentions of whatever they did, but whatever, what they thought, how it was going to work out, and the people, it didn't work out that way. It wasn't very smart for them to do that. And it's all based off of 2 days, y'all. Looking at my phone records and stuff like that, I left IUIC January 23rd, 25th, Friday Night Raw. They doing videos, advertising saying, don't buy from Ancient Linen. I'm like, and then the message is, well, you didn't communicate with us. And the truth about that is they called me on Sabbath. It was on, it was prep day. It was prep day they called me on. And yes, I did. I took my phone away. I put it down because I was getting so many calls. But it was not even a day before they jumped into this decision to, tell people to stop buying. I mean, they said, oh, you wasn't communicating with us. Like, it was a day, man. And then also they had Kanai there, who's half owner of the company. So, he was there and he can speak on behalf of us, about all the stuff. He knows all the in and out of the business. He's very intricate in everything that we did in Ancient Linens. I mean, he knows all the contacts. He knows all of that. But for some reason, they couldn't talk to me for a day and a half. And then they rushed to make this decision that caused a lot of people money, time, so. And
they also mentioned it during the Sabbath class. Leadership spoke against dealing with Ancient Linens. So it was verbal communication, and it was also written. They also sent out written communications as well, telling the members not to deal with this. So and we have proof of everything, and so that's what happened. So unfortunately, we are where we are now, and it's a terrible place to be. But we apologize, and we just wish peace and blessings upon everybody.
Yeah, Most High works, and we pray that everybody can leave the situation happy, whether everyone receives the money back or garments or whatever it's going to take. That Most High get the glory in all this, because that's the most important thing, that He gets the glory.
Whoever is telling you, they're telling you, they don't want Passover to happen. They don't want Passover to happen.
Speaking Malachi, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all off. What y'all doing? Nobody's giving me counsel. I'm just telling you straight up. And ain't nobody telling me counsel. I'm not getting counsel, and nobody is telling me nothing. What I'm trying to do is make Passover happen. But what my wife got on there and said, what she said was true. When y'all put out that message to to start getting garments from other people, don't buy from Ancient Linen, what that did was, what y'all didn't know on the business back end, what y'all didn't understand was that was going to put us in a tailspin, because now people asking for their money back from the garments, and then plus people are not even purchasing the material for, people are not purchasing the garments anymore. And here it is, we only sold, say, 800 garments, and we was planning on selling 3,000. So we had to buy a material for 3,000 garments. So we got all this material and all this stuff we putting out there, and we're expecting another wave to come by, and so we can produce it, because that's what we do every Passover. And when y'all told people to stop, and then they not only stopped, we could have still got the stuff produced, but then when people started getting their refunds and they getting their money back, then I'm stuck with the bill, because be honest with you, I haven't heard for
Kazalakia, you guys put it on us, but I got records where I sent you a text message, 2 text messages, and call. You're not communicating, Kazalakia. And I explained that to the first phone call. And I explained that to her. I said, that was a, Kazalakia, I understand what you said. When we make that announcement, Kazalakia, that was a big misunderstood. And the big misunderstood is not on my part because your guys not picking up the phone. Your guys got to understand something. For example, if people are getting their garment, they're not going to blame Ancient Linen. It's going to go all on IUIC. And what we try to do is what you got to say is once you put that video out, you say Bishop Kanai and advisor you, Bishop Kanai did this. Now guess what? Now we're freaking out. We say, okay. Then your guys say you left IUIC. Now Bishop Netanyahu is freaking out. Okay, what about those garments? So now Bishop Netanyahu say, hey, communicate with Kazalakia, found out what our next move. When I text you, you didn't pick up, Bloodrin. I text you, I call you. That was a big misunderstood. And I specifically told you last week, Bloodrin, we could have fixed this thing out. I specifically told you that.
Yeah, you said that, Deacon, but at the same time, you're telling me we can fix it, and I'm telling you, that's why my wife got up there to say that, because by y'all putting that video out, and the thing is, this is what I don't understand, Bishop Kanai's he made himself half business partner of Ancient Linens. Okay, so he did that himself. So Bishop Kanai knows what's going on. Bishop Kanai, when y'all can reach me, it's because I turned my phone. I said I'm not talking on the phone, and that was only for Friday night, Saturday, my Sabbath. So that's when I did that, and I was getting back to y'all, but by the time, Sabbath came, even Friday Night Raw, y'all made the announcements because I got taped too, because I had to get stuff together too. So I heard it on Friday Night Raw, then I heard it on the Sabbath class. So, but what I'm saying is, Bishop Kanai knew. I had talked to him the day before I did the tape and left. I already told Bishop Kanai, and I have that documented too, and taped. I said, Bishop Kanai, we are going to do the garments, because I said, yeah, we still going to do the garments, and he knew how I felt. But our intentions was never not to do the garments. And so I'm telling Bishop Kanai this, and then Bishop Kanai don't say anything to y'all. And he lets y'all like he don't know what's going on, which is a lie, because I got text message after text message of everything that we ever did with the garments with Bishop Kanai. So all this stuff is happening, but all I was saying is we trying to still work this thing out. But what I'm telling you is I don't know what y'all can do to stop people from asking for refunds, but the little messages that y'all put out didn't do nothing. That's what I'm saying, that y'all came back and said, okay, now it's fine to do work with Ancient Linens. But by this time, people already bought all these other garments, and then the stain is already there to where they asking for their money back. And then they pulling money back from, I'm talking about from materials and everything that we bought. They pulling all this money back. And we're just sitting here like, damn. It's like, okay, what can we do? Because we only get these people garments done, but if everybody's asking for a refund, nobody don't even want the garment anymore. Nobody wants. It's like 10 people who've emailed us and said we want the garment. That's it. Everybody else is saying no. They send a message saying we want a refund. We want to buy that garment that the leadership said buy. That's what all our emails are saying. So if Bishop Kanai is sending you that, Deacon, he should be sending you those as well. And what I was hoping this week was that y'all was going to make the announcement. People was going to, take their claims back of PayPal. Take their claims back off so then we can do business. Because as long as PayPal is locking, they're making claims, PayPal is giving them their money back. But the thing is, everybody won't get their money back because you had to buy material, you had to do all this stuff, you had to do all these different things. So,
Kazalakia,
yeah.
Kazalakia, how many people were you talking about that won't get their money back? How many people were you talking about here?
I don't know. I have to look at the number, but I know it's not going to be, because like you said, we still owe money for the materials. We still got like the email you said, we still got a production. It's a lot of cost left. But what I'm telling you was how we do it in previous years. We normally have two waves. The first wave, we start buying the material and stuff. The second wave, we do production, and then that's whenever the money we make come off of it, the second wave.
So that's what you're saying is, let me get this straight. So what you're saying is, we have to make an announcement for these people to stop asking the money back so PayPal can unlock the account. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, but I'm telling you now, people are already getting their money back. Yes, they got to do that, and for the simple fact, yes, that would be the first step of getting the stuff done, and yes, that would be the first step. The second step is like I'm telling you, we have to pay these people. I have to pay for the material. I'm working with the people on the material now because we ordered over 60,000 yards of fabric for these garments. Right now, we only sold. We haven't even sold 1,000 garments, and you're talking about we was estimating of selling 3,000 garments. So we got that much. So we only can use not even a fourth of the material that we bought right now. So I got a question for you. Whose idea was this to order 3,000 garments?
Bishop Kanai. That's what we did last year, though. This is what he said. This is what the church said. The church. I mean, this is numbers we come up with because we come up with these numbers because it's based on what we did the previous years. And last year we sold over 3,000 garments, so we made 3,000 for this year. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I know, man. It's bad.
That's a lot. Listen.
But I'm not getting. But you're making it. I'm getting counsel for somebody. And
Kazalakia, let me tell you something, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is why when you and your wife was in the congregation, and I had stepped on the side, I talked to your wife and you privately, and I didn't talk you guys together, but I talked to you and I talked to your wife, and this is the thing that listen. In every relationship, there is problem, and there's gonna be problem. Every relationship. And now I'm talking about outside of the Bible now. I'm not even talking about in the Bible. Because when you look at it in the Bible, every church, there was a problem. But every relationship, there is problem, Kazalaka. And I specifically told you, the first time I talked to Kazalaka, I said to you, you and Bishop Kanai have a personal issue that have nothing to do with business. What your guys do, what you and Kanai did is, your guys mix your personal friendship into the business that is bad. And I've told you wife that is very bad. You cannot mix your personal friendship into business. Now, when your personal friendship suffer, guess what happened? Because you mix them, now business suffer. That's what happened with you and Kanai. And I specifically told you, whatever the hell you guys got going on between you, they have nothing to do with ancient linen. That's business. But guess what? Your guys, especially you, Kazalakia, you didn't listen to my counsel. And I specifically told you the same thing. Your guys didn't listen. Your guys did not listen. Listen, your guys have Kazalakia, hold on. Your guys have Kazalakia, hold on. I specifically told you, you told me you and Kana have a very successful business going. That's what you told me with your own mouth. Your wife told me the same thing, and I told you, listen, if you guys have a successful business going, why can you guys work things out? And I told you, I said, and I asked you this question, I said, Kazalakia, in all the years when Kanai been in business, did he ever cheat you out of money? Did you ever do nothing to trust him? You told me no. I said, well, if the answer is no, everything else you guys can work out.
This is the problem.
Oh,
the whole
man.
problem with, it ain't all man. This is the whole problem with everything you say and everything everybody else says. It's like when y'all asked me at that time, did I know certain things? No. So my answer is no. But when stuff is brought to the surface and you examine it, and then you start seeing for yourself, because I always wanted to believe in Bishop Kanai. But then after I look back and then all this stuff, and then that's what y'all do, and that's what everybody's doing. I hear everybody, well, he said no. Y'all asked me when this stuff was fresh. All this stuff just happened. Actually, after I had time to go back and research, reflect, and everything, Bishop Kanai has always been, Bishop Kanai is wrong. That's it. But
I agree. I agree with you.
So what I'm saying is Bishop Kanai did this stuff to me, and I didn't know he was doing it to me, and I didn't want to believe Bishop Kanai was taking advantage of our friendship. I just didn't want to believe that because I love Bishop Kanai. But Bishop Kanai is, I'm just going to tell you what it is. Bishop Kanai lies, and he lies a lot. And he lies to get in position
and things like that. And that's why.
Kazalakia, when somebody lie, what are you supposed to do according to the Bible?
What
are
do
you
you
supposed
mean?
to deal with that? If I lie to you, right now I'm a deacon. If I lie to you, according to the scripture, Kazalakia, how are you supposed to deal with me?
What do you mean? If I go to you and I would tell you you're a lie, but at the same time, if something is, I would go to you and say you're a lie. But I went to Bishop and told him he's a liar. And you know what the Bible says? Instead of we go to Matthew 18, when you go to Luke 17 tells you, you know, it's other ways to handle problems than just Matthew 18, because Matthew 18 becomes your scapegoat. That's what Bishop using Matthew 18 as, his Miranda rights. You rob a store, and then you get caught by the cops, and the cops don't read you Miranda rights, and then you go to court and say, well, he didn't read me my Miranda rights. And then you get off of court because he didn't read your Miranda rights, but you did rob the store. And that's all he's doing with Matthew 18, because I already came to Bishop several times, and then not only that, I got the whole tape where I talked to Bishop for 4 hours about Matthew 18 and stuff like that. I went to
Kazalakia, you're not answering my question.
Yes, I did.
If I steal from you, Kazalakia, me and you have a business together. According to the scripture, if I steal from you, if I steal from you, how are we supposed to deal with it?
You're supposed to give me my stuff back? I'm supposed to tell?
You're supposed to prove to me I steal from you, and then the scripture say I am supposed to pay it back, right?
How do I prove to you stole it from me when you know you stole it from me?
Kazalakia. You know the scripture that said Christ Most High say, put everything in writing. You know that scripture?
Yes.
Whatever business me and you have, for if you say if you come to me, you say you stole from me, and I said no, I did not, and you say well, I got proof. Okay, show me the proof. And now after you show me the proof, that's why you got to show proof. If I take you to court, the judge is going to say, okay, show me in the proof where that he stole from you. Is that what the judge is going to ask, Kazalakia?
And I would show him the proof. I would show him the lease
agreement. That's my point.
I would show him the lease agreement that he signed.
Okay.
But you don't have to show proof when you know you haven't paid anything. But I would show, okay, I show him his lease agreement that him and his wife both signed, and he never paid a dime on it. That's okay. I have that, and that's not a big deal for me. That's not a big deal for me. And that doing that, Deacon, that's not.
Kazalakia. That, as far as rent is concerned, that's what I'm talking about. Ancient linen you guys got together that produced garment. What I'm saying to you is this: there is. I mentioned that too. There is other problem you and Kenai have. Listen. I agree. Kenai is not innocent. You're not innocent too, Kazalakia. Both of you wasn't. Listen, Kazalakia. Listen to me. Oh my God. Hey, listen to me. Both of you guys have problem. Personal issues. That have nothing to do with business.
Okay, but what is my problem with Bishop? How am I now done something to harm Bishop? Tell me what I've done.
I'm going to tell you. Listen, Kazalakia. You and Bishop have a personal relationship outside of business. Yes or no?
Outside of business, yes.
Okay. Whatever relationship you guys have, now you said to me, when you said he didn't cheat you out of business, that was earlier, and later on you found out, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, my question to you is, when I asked you, did Bishop cannot ever cheat you out of ancient linen, your answer was no, but now you say it's different. Am I right?
First of all, I don't remember you asked me did he cheat me out of ancient linen, but my answer would have been no.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Because this is what I asked you. Okay, I didn't mention. I say, Kazalakia.
When you asked me this,
you told me no. This is what you told me. You said you and Bishop have a successful business going on. We good in business, but other problem you guys have. Did you tell me that? Yes or no?
I'm trying to remember when I told you that, Deacon. I'm trying to think of the conversation.
Kazalakia, you told me that. Remember when you put that tape out Wednesday, you told me that Monday morning when I talked to you. You say business-wise, we have a great relationship in business. Why? Because we're making money. As far as our personal relationship, he lied to me a lot. And what did I respond to you? I said, Kazalakia, you cannot mix whatever problem you guys have into the business. Because if you guys making money, let's continue the business. Your personal relationship, you guys go on the side and work whatever you guys have going. This have nothing to do with ancient linen. And I specifically told you that. You say, okay. That's what you said to me, Kazalakia.
What you're showing me, though, is what I don't get the whole point. I'm trying to follow you, Deacon, but that's what I'm asking you. What's the point of you saying that I brought the personal relationship in with business?
That's what you and Kanai did. You and Kanai mix personal relationship with business, which have nothing to do with each other.
Yes, they do. Our personal relationship does have to do with the business. Because if you lying to me in person, then you're probably lying to me about business.
I agree.
So Bishop was lying to me on personal and business stuff, and I gave Bishop. Bishop had the reason why I just cut Bishop off cold turkey is because Bishop had an opportunity to tell me the truth. Bishop had an opportunity to tell me exactly what was going on, and when I found out what Bishop was doing for us with the business, it wasn't that made me done with Bishop. What made me done with Bishop is I just talked to him about that the day before, and then he act like he never known anything. Bishop is the kind of person that if you don't say specifically, he's never going to say nothing. He'll keep a light to him unless he will keep it to him. He won't express it. He'll just sit back and let it happen, and he'll know the truth, and he won't say anything. That's why I left Bishop alone. That's why I had to cut him off cold turkey and get away from him, because Bishop is a bad liar.
Okay, Kazalakia.
Yeah.
Out of all these things you just said, this is the thing. You guys, people try to take whatever happened between in Austin and now apply it to the whole IUIC. Whatever business deal you and Bishop have, the deacons and Bishop Netanyahu was not there. For example, I'm going to give you an example. As far as that house, I don't know what type of business you and Kanai have with that house. We wasn't there. When you guys were signing the contract, whatever you guys signed with Ancient Linen, you and Bishop Kanai, as far as partnership, we was not there. Listen, we in the dark here. The only mistake IUIC make when this whole thing come out, we should have kept our mouth shut, because in reality, we do not know anything. That's what we should have done. By us going out, try to explain, and when we in the dark, there was a lot of stuff that we did not know that was going on in Austin. We did not know. That's the only blame we have. But as far as business with you and Kanai, we do not know what type of contract you guys signed. We hire Ancient Linen to make garment for IUIC, period. You guys been doing it for 3 years now. Mm-hmm. And you guys been deliver. But when you guys go in and you and Bishop Kanai have personal issues, you guys now go and try to now, because this is my thing to you. Whatever happened with the garment, the people is not going to blame Ancient Linen, because in reality, Ancient Linen was hired to do garments. And I showed you that's when you guys did the red garment. When that red garment messed up, some people were saying some of them is too big. Everybody was complaining to Bishop Netanyahu with IUIC, because Bishop Netanyahu is the face of IUIC. Nobody was talking about Ancient Linen was bad, was doing this. What I'm showing you is that it's all going to fall on us. When you just said you have to cut business side with Kanai, I understand that. That's between you and Kanai. This has nothing to do with IUIC. I understand that.
Bishop, I wasn't going to cut him off during the business stuff. I had to separate from him personally and spiritually. But the business stuff, though, I understand that. But Malachi, that's why I'm trying to work so nobody looks bad in this thing. That's my goal. Is we get these garments done and get it to the people. That's what I wanted to happen. But what I'm telling you is, if that's going to happen, it's definitely got to happen on the end of y'all pushing the people to move that route. But in my opinion, I don't know if it's too late, because people are already acting.
Kazalakia, I'm going to tell you this right now, and I'm not saying this. Like I said, listen, Bishop Kanai is not innocent in this, and he know. But I'm not defending Bishop Kanai in any way. And you know why I'm not defending Bishop Kanai? Because I'm in the dark. I don't know nothing that was going on between you and Bishop Kanai. That's why I'm not going to defend Bishop Kanai. What I will tell you is this. When you make that video, you and your wife, your guys left IUIC, that was a big mistake. Because why I say big mistake? Because your guys have a successful business going. I don't get it. I don't understand why you guys going to walk away from something, from a business, have nothing to do with personal, from a business that's successful. Your guys been doing it for IUIC for years, and your guys only was getting better and better at it. I agree with your wife. Your guys was getting better and better at it. I don't understand why your guys was walk away from something that's making money, something that have nothing to do with others. I don't get it. Listen, maybe I'm crazy. No,
but Deacon, that's what you should ask yourself. What would happen that bad that we was dealing with that much that we would leave that out there? And then that's what nobody answers. And that's a simple question. That's a good question, because the stuff was so bad with Kanai that we had to walk away from it. And I know I had to count. I don't put hundreds of thousands of dollars into Ancient Linens myself. Now, Bishop Kanai has not put a penny into his own money. I have. And for me to walk away from it at that time is showing you that, man, we've been dealing with so much stuff, and it hasn't been dealt with. And I've been dealing with this stuff with Kanai, and I've been talking with Bishop Kanai, and then Bishop Kanai would make it seem to y'all, Kosh never said anything to me. I've been dealing with Bishop Kanai for years. That's what I'm telling you. And then you're right, Deacon. What would make me leave a successful business that was making money, doing all of that? I just couldn't take it no more. I cannot take the fact of Bishop Kanai anymore. His presence, I couldn't do it because the things that I saw him doing.
You know Bishop Kanai is one man in IUIC. You know that, right?
Huh?
You know Bishop Kanai is just one man in IUIC. You know that, right?
I know, but what I do know is Bishop Kanai, whatever he say, he sways y'all. He sways the leadership, just like everybody. Like Bishop Kanai stood up there and did his tape and didn't admit to anything. And that's all I've been telling Bishop Kanai for the last 2 months. Bishop, just humble down and repent. Humble down and repent. So this ain't, Bishop act like this is all brand new, but Bishop know I've been talking to him that way. And that's why Bishop came down to Atlanta to set stuff up. And I know Bishop one man, but what I'm saying about the one man is that y'all listen to him. It's like I just told you, I disagree with what you just said, and I just told you the only mistake we the deacons made out of all this mess that's going on with all these niggas in Facebook right now wanting their mouth, want to destroy IUIC. The only mistake we made, because when all this shit was going on in Austin, none of us know what the hell was going on. Everybody in Austin, listen, there's a covetous spirit that's been going on in Austin for years. And the deacons, we've been complaining about that covetous spirit for years. Mm-hmm. We've been complaining, all these brothers, there was a covetous spirit going on in the middle of Bishop Kanai and all these men. All of them was in the middle of it. Now, all of a sudden now, everybody blamed Bishop Kanai. But when everybody was making money, nobody was saying anything. My thing to you is this. Yes, the only mistake the deacons make out of all this, we come out swinging without being knowing all the facts. And the reason we did that is because the brothers start attacking IUIC when IUIC have nothing to do with them. Because now that they're attacking IUIC, we the deacon have the right to defend ourselves. That's what we did. And he come out as we defend Bishop Kanai. No, we was defend our name. Because when you're talking about IUIC, now you're not talking about Bishop Kanai now. Now you're talking about Deacon Malachi or the deacons. So now we're coming out defend ourselves. That's what we did. That's exactly what we did. And in reality, whatever was going on in Austin, we have no idea what was going on in Austin between all these men. All these men was in business together. Whatever went down between them, that's between them. That's between them. Yes, Kanai was a part of it. So guess what? Kanai and these men have to sit down and figure shit out. These have nothing to do with the deacons or Bishop Netanyahu. These have nothing to do with IUIC. We hire Ancient Linen to do garment for IUIC. That's it. That's it. Whatever other business deal these men and Kanai have together, that have nothing to do with IUIC. Now they try to say, oh yeah, IUIC destroy my business, I'm going to destroy IUIC. How the hell IUIC destroy business? IUIC was never in business with you.
All these men, IUIC destroy my business, I'm going to destroy IUIC. IUIC never done business with you. IUIC never signed a contract with you. How the hell IUIC destroy all these men business? That make no sense. But what they try to do is they try to play in the mind of the people that's weak and start believing that crap. Oh, all IUIC leadership is wicked. Wait a minute. When did we ever sign a business deal with these men? Because now was the only one in business with these men. We don't know anything about business with these men. Now all of a sudden, now all of us wicked. How the hell we become wicked? Because once your guys start say thing about IUIC, yes, the deacon have the right to defend themselves. Like I said, the only mistake we made when we started defending ourselves, there was a lot of information we did not know. That's why now we said, listen, we're going to keep our mouth shut. We ain't going to say nothing. Whatever they want to say about us, we know, God know that we're innocent. We're not going to say nothing because we didn't know anything. And even today, we're still in the dark with some stuff that's going on between your guys. Our concern is the garments. That's our concern. Go ahead.
I believe y'all are in the dark on some of this stuff because some of the stuff I would just pray that y'all don't know because it is that bad. But you're right about the garments. But the thing is, Deacon, the reason why I'm hesitant and I was hesitant to speak because I don't know why y'all put that tape. Why did you put that tape out on me with Atlanta? Like, why did you put that tape to make me seem double?
Okay, Kazalakia. First of all, I did not put the tape. It's not me who put the tape out. Second of all, Kazalakia, you back on your word. That's what I say, Kazalakia. You're not innocent in this. And I'm going to explain to you when I say you're not innocent. Kazalakia, there's a lot of things that's been said on social media. A lot. And the reason I was kind of mad with you is because you keep changing your word. And okay. I know it's not you. Hold on. I'm going to let you respond. I know it's not you keep changing your word. And the reason you keep changing your word is because you keep talking to all these guys. I only know you keep talking to Judah Mack, Bezalel, Uzziah. I only know these men play a big part on what happened you put in the tape out. I only know that. Because, listen, Kazalakia, I talked to you personally. I know it's not you who actually do that tape, Kazalakia. I know for a fact these men pushing you to put that tape out. I only know that. I'm not blaming you to put that tape out. I only know it's not you. Whatever issue you got with Kanai Kazalakia, I know for a fact your guys could have worked it out. I know you. I know what type of man you are. I know your wife. Whatever, I don't care how bad it was, but because you listen to so many voices in your mind, you end up doing things that you're not even thinking. That's why I say you're not innocent. When I talk to you Monday, Kazalaki, I talked to you Monday. Monday before you put the tape out, I specifically told you. You specifically told me, you said, Deacon, me and Kanai have a lot of issues, but we have a good business deal together. That's what you said to me Monday. Monday, Kazalakia. Yeah. We have a good business, Kazalakia, hold on. We have a good business deal coming. We have a good business deal. We're making money together. We're good when it comes to business. However, my issue with Kanai is he lied to me a lot. That's what you said. And my response was, this is how you deal with it. When a man did this, you did that, so that's how you deal with it. On Wednesday, when you put that tape out, that's really getting me upset because I'm like, wait a minute. I talked to this man. I talked to Kazalakia Monday. Why he put the tape out Wednesday, say he live in IUIC, when Monday, when I talked to him, he didn't give me no clue, not even a little thing that he was about to leave IUIC. And that's how I know. I said, you know what? It's not Kazalakia who put that tape out. This man is in his ear, make him put that tape out. Because Kazalakia, when I talk to you, you talk to me sincerely. You are a sincere brother. And I spent time around you when I went to that retreat. You are a sincere brother. But the problem with you, and I told you that too, Kazalakia, you talk too much. When these men keep calling you in your ears, you keep saying things, but you forget what you say, and the next time you talk, you say something else. That's why the first time when you call me with that Bezalel tip come out, I say, Kazalakia, don't say nothing. I specifically told you that, but you didn't take my counsel, and I told you that for that reason, because I know these niggas, what they're going to do, they're going to keep recording. Why? Because they want to make IUIC look bad. They want to make all of us look evil. They want to make us look bad. And that's exactly what happened.
Okay. All right. Can I respond? But
yes, go ahead.
I'm innocent, when I'm not innocent to this whole thing, first of all, what I said to you is what I meant. And what I told you was that I told you that I felt a certain way about Bishop and business, and I told you it was it was the last thing that I found out about business that made me flip the switch on Bishop. Because when I found the thing is that he made himself have partners in her business, and I just had a conversation with him about that, and then I just had the conversation with him days ago, and he had a chance to tell me, hey, yeah, Kosh, I did this, I did that, and he didn't do it. That's when I totally lost it with Bishop. Like, man, this dude is not right, and that's when that happened. But as far as you saying that my mind is changing and stuff, my mind never changed. What happens is this: you present with evidence. You like me. I wanted to believe Bishop I had nothing to do with it because that's what my mind was telling me. Now, y'all got to keep in mind, all this stuff is fresh that's happening. So as I'm digging and I'm finding out things, now my mind is changing. It wasn't nobody that influenced me. I'm not a weak individual. So what I think you did was miscalculated me in how I am. I'm quiet. I'm very reserved, but nobody controls my mind. So nobody made me do a video. I was not even talking with Judah and Captain and all these people. I wasn't doing that. My thing was trying to figure out what was going on with Bishop. So I didn't run to these men and do all this and that with them, and they had me excited about putting the video up, doing this. I just put the video up because I knew I was leaving at that point because I knew nothing was going to change. And I said, I gotta go, and I got to put a video up so nobody won't get done the way I got done by Bishop Kanai. I purposely didn't say anything negative about anybody else on that tape. My focus was Bishop Kanai. Now that's what the problem lies with me, Deacon, because you say, oh, I'm defending IUIC. We have to do that. Y'all put a video out on me attacking me when I was just talking about my issues with Kanai. Now I had other dealings with Bishop Nathaniel, other people in the congregations that I could have expressed or exposed or whatever you may call it. But that's not my intentions. My intentions was whatever happened with Bishop Kanai. And that's all I was dealing with was the issue with Bishop Kanai. I can say nothing negative about you because I didn't have no negative experience with you, Deacon. Only good experience. Even the brothers who I do talk to now, everybody, the brothers who we fellowship with, nobody has nothing negative to say so much about you because they feel like you're an honest, upfront man. And I never had an issue with you at all, but my problem was Bishop Kanai, and I had to put that tape out because I'm pissed off at other brothers because they come back to me later and say, man, we knew he was like this. We just didn't want to say nothing to speak evil of him. I'm like, what kind of stuff is this? And I'm pissed because other people knew this, and all these people come out.
Yeah, but Kazalaka, we don't see the problem with what you just said right now.
What?
So let me get this straight. Men is coming in and saying, I know he was like that, we just didn't say nothing. That's the problem with that right there. So if somebody says something like that, that means they don't know scriptures.
This is after I did the video. Now people coming out of the wood. I'm talking about people that's calling me like, okay, like, hey, you to be in New Orleans. All these different people come out the woodworks and sharing their Bishop Kanai story on how he pretty much did the same thing to them. He pretty much, took advantage of money.
And Kazalaka, are you going to believe that? Kazalaka, let me tell you something. Kazalaka.
Speaking, you just asked me a question. Hell yeah, because he said to me. Okay, so you're telling me if somebody steals from you and then somebody else came and say he stole from me too, I'm not to believe these people? I believe him, but I already had my mind set and knew who Bishop was before they even said anything.
Let me tell you why the video was put out. First of all, I didn't put the video out. The video you in Atlanta, I didn't put it out. The reason, because a lot of people, when you put that video up, a lot of people got pissed. And this is why because you mentioned in the video you put out, you said leadership of IUIC know what was going on. That's what you said. Maybe you want to watch the video again. You said that.
Oh no, I believe that.
That's what you said that. And which is that's not true. That's a lie. That's a lie. We do not live in Austin. And let me tell you something, Kazalapia. Me and the deacon, we've been complaining for years about the covetous spirit that's in Austin. Because we know this, we like, wait a minute, why is Bears, Uzziah, Judah Mash, all these brothers want to get paid? Why all these men want to get paid? And us in IUIC, we never get paid. We always had a problem with that. And we've been complaining for years about that covetous spirit that's been going on over there. And the reason Bishop Kanai didn't fix it is because Bishop Kanai had business with these men. And I'm just going to tell you straight. That's because that's why he never fixed it. But we've been complaining about it. We're like, hey, bro, that's thing right there is not good. These brothers right there is something. And guess what? Everything we was complaining about, that's what's going on right now. Now, what I'm mad about is these men blaming IUIC for what happened in Austin when we don't live in when IUIC don't live in Austin. We don't live in Austin. No, IUIC, the deacons and Bishop Netanyahu don't know nothing what type of business deal that was put on paper. Bishop Kanai never tell us nothing. We in the dark. We don't know nothing. Now these men try to say, oh, IUIC is the one to blame. Oh, IUIC is for my business. I'm going to destroy IUIC. Oh, leadership, or IUIC leadership is evil. How the hell we evil when we don't know when we're in the dark? We don't know what the hell was going on. That's why when you put that video up, you say IUIC leadership. No, a lot of brothers get mad because when you say leadership, you talk about deacons, captains, officers. That's what you're saying. And in reality, we didn't know anything. We be like, wait a minute, this guy implicated me in something I have no idea. He got business deal with this man. I have no idea.
No, it's more so when I said the leadership knew that I felt like Bishop Kanai deceived me. Because I told everybody on that phone, you weren't even on the phone, Deacon, but when I told him that, I said, yes, he deceived me. Because he did. He deceived me. So I told him that. So when I say leadership, I'm talking about that. Because I told him how Bishop Kanai deceived me. And my issue with Bishop Kanai is his deception. And that's what it's always been. I always told Bishop, be straight up. But Bishop always he speaks with guile, meaning he'll say something but have a different meaning behind it just to move people a certain way. And that's what I was having an issue with Bishop. So, so that's what I was saying. When I was saying leadership knew, I wasn't saying that, but I do think leadership know, and I just don't. Me personally, I just think y'all do. Y'all like to say.
What exactly you think, Kazalake? What exactly you think we knew?
Huh?
What exactly you say? You say you think leadership knew. What exactly we knew?
They knew that Bishop Kanai was deceiving me because I told them. I said y'all knew it. Y'all, I told y'all.
Kazalake, let me want something by you.
Right,
let me want something.
No, Deacon,
okay,
Deacon.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Let me. Okay.
Who I think was with you from early days, Kanai.
Kanai.
Yeah. I shouldn't put the question to him because I understand that he removed himself, but I wanted to kind of hear what happened with that because
he'll be back again.
Okay.
Don't worry, he'll be back.
So can you whatever you feel like you can share with me about that situation?
Well, what I can share with you is in Acts 20. I'm going to show you something, okay, with Marcus Garvey. Okay, and the FBI. You may be familiar with the history. How they send in informants, they send in agent provocateurs to disrupt within the body. Mm-hmm. Where the FBI, and I'm just using them loosely because it may not just be them, it could be the local police departments, send in people to cause disruption in the organization, figure out what they can learn, and cause confusion in the body. So that's what's going on with the situation that you're asking about with Kanai.
So are you suggesting? Are you saying that that Kanai was an agent?
Oh no, not at all. I'm talking about the people around him. Uh-huh. The people around him were agents. I am saying that, and I firmly believe that in every Israelite organization, there are agent provocateurs strategically placed there for the disruption of the organizations. Once they start to rise up, there'll be some foolishness caused, and they'll got to start from ground zero all over again. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And so when you say Kanai will be back, what do you mean?
He'll be back. He'll be back again.
Okay.
Don't worry, he'll be back.
So what do you mean?
He'll be back.
Hello? Yeah.
My phone just went out. Hold on. Yeah, I said, so you won't be at the school tonight then?
No, I'm not going to be in the school tonight. I call you to find out if everything was okay.
No, not really.
Not really, because these brothers called me earlier. Officer Yakonan. Hello?
Yeah.
He's telling me he's moving himself. He's moving from the body. So I'm telling him, okay, what's going on? He say, oh, well, he think there's partiality with leadership. There is some deceiving with leadership. So I'm asking him, what are you talking about? Is you talking about the tape? He said, yeah, he watched the tape, blah, blah, blah. And then he said, oh, I talked to, he said, he talked to Officer Kazalakia. Officer Kazalakia, I said, okay. He said, Officer Kazalakia, tell him, oh, yeah, Bishop Kanai extort him. Bishop Kanai, he feel like Bishop Kanai is still extorting him because Bishop Kanai haven't paid him right. And 3 years, blah, blah, blah. So I'm telling him, I say, well, what this thing have to do with whatever deal this is the thing. Officer, you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
This is the thing. Now, this whole thing, me, myself, I don't have no idea what this thing has to do with IUIC. And I'm sure the deacons can agree with me. Because you and Bishop Kanai have a business. The problem is right now, because I was telling him, well, a couple of weeks ago, Kazalaki asked in front of the 300 people in the congregation, he said, Bishop Kanai never extorted him. So why he said one thing, then he go and come back another thing? He said, well, Deacon, I don't know. That's what he told me. That's why I can go by. But I said, well, all I can tell you is whatever business deal Kazalaki had with Bishop Kanai, this have nothing to do with IUIC. This have nothing to do with IUIC. So he said, well, Bishop Kanai is a leader, is a bishop. I say, I understand all that. But those are those things, personal businesses brothers have on the side. IUIC, Bishop Kanai never told us what type of business you got with you. You never told us what type of business you got with Bishop Kanai. So I said, what does this have to do with us? If Kazalaki feels a certain way about Bishop Kanai, he should go to Bishop Kanai. But, officer, this is the problem. This is why I call you. Every time a tape come out, listen, just like I told you wife when Bishop Kanai was here. When people have business together, it doesn't matter in the truth or out of the truth, there's going to be situation happen. And those situations supposed to be between two business partners. But when people start putting it on national media, start putting it in social media, like Bezalel did, like Uzziah did, because now Uzziah is putting tape out, having you on recording say, yes, Bishop Kanai is extorting me, Bishop Kanai do this, Bishop Kanai do that. What I'm saying is, it's going to look real bad. Not only for, it's going to look bad on everybody. Because right now, what's playing right now is, they look at it as you lying, they look at it as Bishop Kanai lying, who's telling the truth? Because one time you say something, the other time somebody call you, you say something else.
No,
and
yeah,
go ahead.
I get it, and that's my fault, Deacon. And when I say that, is that I was trying to, like, when they all called me on tape. For instance, all leadership called me on tape. They said, I told them, do I feel like Bishop Kanai extorted me in business? I said no. And I meant that. I don't think Bishop Kanai extorted me in business. Now, if other things have happened since that tape that I find out, that I'm not so sure about that. And it's details of it, like you said, between me and Bishop, and I got to talk to him about it, but it's stuff I'm finding out that is not right. And I'm personally on the mindset that, Deacon, I'm just going to tell you this. I've been around Bishop for 3 years. Bishop, I don't know how to say it. Bishop lies, Deacon. And I'm just, the spade is a spade. Bishop lies about stuff. And Bishop he's admitted to being gaslighting. Which is, gaslighting, his definition is like when you tell people stuff, or when you see something happen, and then you convince that person that they're crazy or that they didn't see what they saw. that's what Bishop does. Bishop is a manipulator. He is, and I just think that all this stuff is happening. Just like, for instance, when I did say that in front of the school, I asked Bishop. I said, Bishop Kanai, I don't want to talk about extortion in front of the body. I don't want that to come up. He said, cool, we'll just talk about me and you are cool and we're on the same page. He get me up there, and then he throws that in there before I can even, he caught me off guard. And I'm like, damn, I didn't want to talk about extortion. I just wanted to say, me and you are cool, we're going to work on our issues, and we're going to move forward. But Bishop is that kind of person. Bishop, he looks out. Bishop wants to cover his ass, and it wasn't about me. It's about Bishop standing up to say, I didn't extort him. That was the whole thing. And me and him to discuss in his hotel room before then, I didn't want to go that route with the conversation. So Bishop threw that in, and I'm in the front of the whole congregation. So now I got to make a decision. Oh, okay. Do I say everything else that he did or whatnot? But what he's doing is he put me up there just to clear his name on something, and I told him I didn't want to do that. So Bishop did that on his own strength, and I told him not to do that.
Officer,
so, yes.
Officer, I agree with you. In a way, I can agree with you. I don't know what you want to talk about earlier, but this is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
When you're watching, because I watch both of those other Bezalel things.
Yes.
I didn't want that Uzziah tape, but to what I understand is Uzziah recorded you, he recorded your wife for hours and hours, and he got you to admit it on the tape that you feel like Bishop was extorting you. That's what I heard. Because I've been watching the tape.
Uzziah never had that tape. He never got a tape where it says, like, I said, Bishop extorted me. Now, this is new revelations that I just found out this week dealing with business practices that I investigated myself. So I never told Uzziah, and Uzziah don't have me on tape saying Bishop Kanai extorted me. He doesn't have that on tape because that didn't happen. That didn't happen. So Deacon, he don't have me on tape saying that. But what I'm saying is now the way I feel, you got to understand my situation. I'm in a bad spot because
you are in a bad spot. I know you're in a bad spot. But officer. All right, go ahead.
I love Bishop Kanai. I absolutely love him. But when I'm watching everything go down, I feel like I let him down because it's a lot of stuff I guarded against saying and to protect Bishop. But Bishop, in my opinion, Deacon, Bishop has a big-time problem. He has a major issue, a major flaw that I think, me personally, this is just me, I think Bishop might need clinical help because what Bishop does, Bishop is a master manipulator, and that's what he does. He manipulates, and he gets things to flow his way, and he's gifted at that. But Bishop is a liar. Bishop lies so much, and to me, about stuff that don't even matter. And I found out, damn, Bishop lied to me about this. Why is Bishop lying to me? Why is Bishop lying to me?
Okay, hey, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Did you ever confronted him about those lies?
Yes.
What happened when you confronted him? Did you guys sit and talk?
No, we sat and talked, and Bishop said, what? I'm sorry. Yeah, I lied about this. Yeah, I lied. I'm sorry. And that's what was that. But I see the tape, and then I'm like, damn, Bishop's still lying. And then
Kavala.
Yeah.
I'm not defending Bishop. You know why I'm not going to defend Bishop?
Right.
Because I don't know what relationship you have with Bishop, because there's a lot of details me, the deacons, Bishop Nathaniel don't know about. That relationship, business relationship you have with Bishop Kanai. So we cannot defend a bishop. So what I'm telling you right now, this is what I'm telling you look bad right now. This is what's bad. Because when you listen to this Bezalel, when you listen to Judah, when you listen to Uzziah, what they're saying is that they're saying that one thing they're focused on is Bishop extorting you. And then what they're doing is they try to say we, IUIC, try to protect Bishop. In reality, we have no idea what type of business relationship you have with Bishop.
But this stuff ain't even about business, though. That's what I'm making it. these lies that he's telling me. Now, I just found out it is some lies in business, but that's why I'm not sharing it with you. I had to share that with Bishop Kanai. Now, I did find out that. But otherwise, in other stuff, it's just not. It ain't even. He lied about stuff that to do with the body. It don't have to do with necessarily our business. And so, what I'm telling you is, even dealing with these brothers, all this stuff that's happening now, that all these brothers leaving in Austin, and then I'm in an odd place because I'm hearing y'all, and I hear y'all bringing out stuff, and I hear it, and I'm like, damn, what did I say? Because this is not true. It's just not. And I can't. It is. It's not, Deacon. I can't sit there and say it is true because a lot of the stuff these brothers are saying was 100% correct. And how Bishop dealt with stuff and how he lied and how he doing it. And that's why a lot of these brothers left because they was witness to the same thing that I witnessed. Now, I feel guilty because I'm like, damn, these brothers are getting roasted. Y'all are roasting them. Y'all calling them evil. They liars. They this, they that. And I even told Bishop this. I said, Bishop, you know these men are not evil and wicked the way they're making them. I told him this personally. I said, these brothers are not like that. These brothers, you know Shiloh, you know Shamar, you know, I'm like, these brothers didn't have it for you. And then now the sin is Uzziah did it for money. And I'm like, I was right there because Uzziah told me before he went to council, he said, I have a business. I'm probably going to lose all my business, but I got to stand up what I believe is right. And I know they're going to destroy my business. So if Uzziah wanted to, if it was about money for Uzziah, then Uzziah would have never stood up to what he thought was going to be his end. So when brothers go on there and I hear them, they saying, oh, Uzziah was about his money and he just wanted money. And I'm like, damn, this man's wife is delivering stuff now just so he can eat because, you know, and this is not the case. Uzziah talked to me. He was my counselor. Uzziah said they're going to destroy my business, and I know that. But, Tosh, what should I do? I got to go forth because I know that this Kanai is in error, and I have to do it. So that whole notion of Uzziah being going after money and then brothers call him evil, he wanted money, and I'm like sitting in the congregation, and I'm the one that's involved, and I'm the one that the one person that's involved in all this stuff is me. It's constant. But, Deacon, you didn't call and ask me. Nobody asked me for my story on what happened. What I'm saying is I'm a part of your congregation now. I'm a part of your sheep. I'm your sheep. You're my leader. And
hey, but Kazalakia, remember when you called me? Remember the first time when the first video came out when you called me? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Remember what I told you?
What you tell me?
When you said you feel like you have to, you said you feel like what Bezalel is saying, but the stuff Bezalel said, the first step Bezalel put out, you say a lot of it is a bunch of lies. You said to me, I feel like there's something. I say, Kazalakia, I didn't ask you for detail. You're right. I did not ask you for detail. But you said, I feel like there's something. I say, Kazalakia, before you say something, you might want to talk to Bishop Netanyahu first.
Yeah,
found out. Yes.
Oh. Absolutely. So I'm correcting on
that. I said, you might want to talk to Bishop Netanyahu. Found out if you should say something. Because you might say, you don't want to say something that later on going to bite you.
Yeah, and I'm happy I didn't say nothing because at that time when I was talking to you, Deacon Malachi, I never watched the tape because I was under the mindset that it's just Bezalel putting up stuff, he's bitter, blah, blah, blah. So I never watched the tape. When I was telling you I need to say something, and when I even told Bishop Kanai, I said, yeah, I need to shut Bez down because I was there witnessing everything. That was before I watched the tape and realized everything Bez was saying to me in life, he was being coached by Bishop Kanai. And Bishop Kanai never told me he coached Bez into buying me a $30,000 printing machine. He never told me that.
My question to you is this, Taz. My question to you is this, because I asked you the same question. When Bishop Kanai was coaching Bezalel, did Bishop Kanai know you before that or after?
But Deacon, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I say y'all make excuses for Bishop Kanai. Me and Bishop was close. He was at my house every day while Bez was saying the things that he was being coached. That's why Bez was looking at Bishop crazy, like, I can't believe him. He the one told me to do this. And Bez was looking, and their relationship was starting to strain, and Bishop going off on him. So all this stuff was relevant. Once he moved in, Bishop knew, okay, I coached Bez to say this. Bez, I'll go back and tell Bishop, Bez just said this, and that. And Bishop was like, man, Bez is off. Bez is this, Bez is that. He's off. But Bishop never once said, Taj, you know what? I can't let Bez take all that blame because I coached Bez. I told Bez to get you to buy that machine. I told Bez to get you to move this way. I told Bez to get you to do that way. Bishop stood there neutral with his hands up like, I don't know what's going on. When Bishop knew, that's a form of lying. So
All
that's
right.
what I'm saying. That's lying.
Taj, you know what you should do now? Taj.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, what you should do, seriously, boy, you should have done a long time ago, because you said you don't feel like he extorted you, but you feel like he lied to you. So you should, instead of, so this is what you should do. Listen to what I'm saying to you. What you should do is, you might want to call Bishop Nathaniel and confront Bishop Kanai in front of Bishop Nathaniel as a witness, brethren, about those lies. Mm-hmm. You might want to do that, because what happened right now, you said you don't feel like he extorted you, but he did lie. But you said you confront him about that already, and later on now you find out he's still lying. So now you're going to have to take it to the next level.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You're going to have to say, you know what, Bishop, I think you're still lying to me. I'm going to have to get Bishop Nathaniel involved, because I feel like as a bishop, you keep lying and you keep lying. So now I'm going to have to take it. You might have to do that, boy. That's what you're going to have to do.
I have to do it because I don't mind. I have to call Bishop Nathaniel then, because to me, the Bible says in Proverbs 29:12, it says, if a leader becomes accustomed to lies, then the whole body is wicked. So that's what's on my spirit, because I'm like, damn, Deacon, y'all got to put yourself. I'm seeing this stuff, and I know Kanai, and I know Kanai is not up front, and Kanai, and then everything has been, you know what, Kanai, it ain't that bad. It's not that bad. You didn't really do nothing that wrong, and da-da-da-da. And I'm thinking, damn, this is not helping Kanai, because Kanai has an issue. Kanai lies, and he lies to me, to somebody who was his right-hand man. And I know Bishop lies, and he maneuvers the way he does stuff. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to say one last thing. Deacon Laba, I know it was like a year or two ago, Deacon Laba said, man, Bishop is out of spirit and how he's walking. And to me, I felt like, yes. I thought I was crazy. I'm like, man, maybe somebody else is seeing this. Because Bishop told me about Deacon Laba saying that. And he was like, man, I'm finna, go on Laba. And, he said I'm out of spirit and how I'm working and maneuvering. And Laba actually called it out. And I remember Laba was telling me, well, he was telling everybody. He was like, that's what my gift is from God at Tabernacle. He's like, I know how to discern spirits. He said, I ain't been wrong about one spirit. And so later when he said that about Bishop Kanai, I was excited because, man, I love Bishop Kanai. Bishop Kanai just needs help. And he needs help, man, because Bishop admitted that to Gaslamping. He said he could see the narcissistic side of him. And I'm like, these are some bad characteristics. And this is what I'm dealing with Bishop. And the personal stuff, I'm not going to disclose the stuff that's going on with Bishop, because it's, like you said, that's between me and him. But, man, it's to the point to where Deacon, where I'm like, man, I'm about done.
But I want to make something. I want to say something too before you go. Now, I don't want you to think that Deacons and Bishop Nathaniel know, because when those steps come out, we as deacons, our job is to defend the gospel.
Mm-hmm.
Our job, because these brothers come in attacking us. These brothers talk about these brothers. They didn't come attack Bishop Kanai. They come attacking IUIC. Our job is to defend IUIC. There's a lot of stuff going on that IUIC. For example, I'm going to give you an example. When myself, Deacon Abiel, Deacon Yasab, and Deacon Labaka went to Austin before Uzziah left, there was a lot of things Bishop Kanai didn't tell us. So we were in there. Our job is to make sure the congregation don't get destroyed. So we were in there to defend the gospel, to say, hey, listen, I don't know what's going on, but whatever is going on, that's between you and Bishop Kanai. But when the brothers go on Facebook, go on YouTube, start putting video, start say, oh, the whole IUIC is wicked, IUIC is this, IUIC is that, or IUIC did this to
I get it.
I'm like, wait a minute, what you talking about? We don't know what type of business deal Bishop Kanai did with Kazalakia. For example, this thing that just come out right now. Bishop Kanai haven't paid you within 3 years. I just found out this shit today. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, everybody. But he brought.
I don't know about that. I didn't know about that.
Well, everybody in Austin knew it because they asked me, and I can't lie. They asked me, "Well, have Bishop paid anything on the house?" I said no. They said, "Have you asked him?" I can't lie again. I said yes. So Bishop Kanai is going to put me in a pickle. Now my face is out there now. I don't teach on camp for the purpose of because I do business outside of Israel, and I'm a public figure. I don't put my face out there for a purpose. Now my face is tied to being a pocket. Brothers posting my football pictures up. They putting in all this is because all this stuff is happening with Bishop Kanai. Now I'm on the front page of this stuff, and now
I got a question for you. How the hell that brother in House of David? How the hell he got your picture? If he's not Bezalel or Judah, I go give it to him. How the hell he got your picture?
Man,
the brother don't even know who you are. How the hell he got your picture?
No, but a lot of people in Israel know who I am. Like brothers, I get calls all day from brothers saying, "Man, this is messed up. How this happens? This is wrong. This is." I get calls. I have to turn my phone off, Deacon Malachi, because I get so many calls from brothers from around the body of IUIC, from seeing this stuff, and they're like, "Man, this is so wrong what Bishop Kanai is doing, and he's this and that, and it ain't right." So I get these calls. So a lot of people know who the pocket is. Everybody in Texas knows. Everybody in California knows. Everybody in around these people know because they knew I was close with Bishop Kanai, and they know I played football. So they put two and two together, and they know, well, this is the pocket, and in white, they know that. So that's how they get this information, and that's why I always tried to guard myself against. And that's what I never wanted to come out, because a lot of my business stuff is predicated on, like, my past and what I got signings. Like, I got a business meeting here in Atlanta that I got to go to this week to meet with some people about some company. So now only thing they do is they Google my name and then it's attached to certain things, then they don't do business. Because I'm not like everybody else that walk over their name. So they pull up my whole history. So that's why I was very guarded in this. And then now all this crap happens, and then now my picture, my name is floating out there, and I have no control over it. And this is bad. And I am pissed, Deep. I'm mad because
Bludgeon, you're gonna have to come for Bishop Kanai again, Bludgeon.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to come for Bishop Kanai again, because right now, bro, that shit don't look good at all.
Mm-hmm.
That thing, it look real bad. It look real bad because brothers, like you said, you was not supposed to stand up and talk about that shaming thing.
Yes,
I understand that. Now I got brother talking about, oh yeah, he tell me, yes, he did feel like he was scammed, blah blah blah. He just,
no.
What's gonna happen is, go ahead.
I do feel like I was taken advantage of, but I let the leadership know that. But to say that he extorted me in business would mean that I lost in business, and it actually helped. I didn't lose anything in that aspect of business part for what I was talking about. So when I say he extorted me, he didn't. It really is the ancient Linear Hebrew market. He didn't, but I mean, now it's new stuff that I found out that he did, that I had to go look at paperwork, and I'm like, damn, Bishop did this. So now I got to address him about that, because that's not the church business. But just know that to me, I'm in a hard situation, Deacon, because I am, because I know what I was at ground zero when everything happens. Even with I just think back, like, damn, how wrong was I? Because I didn't say nothing to Bishop Kanai, because I gave him too much reverence because he was Bishop. Like, even with the Judah Mac, he was telling me while Judah was still there, I'm going to destroy his business. I'm going to make him, I want him bagging groceries. This nigga need to be bagging groceries. I'm going to destroy him. He going to have to bag groceries to live. And all this kind of stuff. And I, at the time I'm young, I'm like, damn, we can be like this to Israel. But the older I get in the spirit and the more I'm around IUIC and I'm learning, I'm like, this is not right. This is not right for him. This is hatred towards your brother. And this is what I witnessed. And then now I'm just sitting here and I'm watching everything unfold, and I'm seeing it. I'm like, damn, bro, I was scared, because I'm like, man, Most High can judge us for this stuff, and because he's not right. This is not right. So you're right. So
well, Kaz, my thing to you is this. You said people keep calling you Bludgeon. My thing to you is this.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, me personally, when, like today, like Whatever going on, that between Catalakia and Bishop Kunai.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of information I'm not privy to. There's a lot of information IUIC is not privy to. Whatever going on, whatever business they have going on, like this house thing, that's between them.
But Deacon, just know this. I didn't try to put that house thing. I didn't try to put that house thing out there. That wasn't my intention. The brother asked. I answered questions, and but I didn't lie. I'm just like, no, I haven't received payment on the house. And then brother was like, damn, that's not right. So I'm like, well, that's what it is. I'm just not in the mood to where I'm just not at the place where I'm gonna lie to defend Bishop anymore. It's just not. It's just all kinds of stuff that I feel like Bishop is. I think he did me wrong, man.
You need to confront him because the scripture talk about that. You need to confront him. If you feel like he's not sincerely on what he's saying, you need to bring 2 witnesses and confront him in front of the witnesses. But I'm telling you, by you, every time somebody call you say something, I think it's better if you say, you know what, I don't want to talk about it. That's between me and Bishop. Let's stay out of it. I think it's better you answer like that. Hey, listen, brothers, that's between me and Bishop. I don't want to talk about it. Just stay out of it. Let me deal with him. I think you better
you're right,
like that.
And I told Bishop, I even told him, I'm like, I found myself talking more than normal because
because I'm telling you right now, there is people, they're not on your side. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah.
Some people is not on your side. There people will call recording just to see what you're gonna say, and then they'll be like, well, he said this, he said that.
But at that point, I don't care who on my side. You know, my thing is, I just need to stand for righteousness and what's right. And,
That's it. Then you need to confront Bishop.
Yeah.
You need to deal with him, bro. You need to deal with him, brother.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You need to deal with him. All right?
All right. Yes, sir.
All right, bro.
All right. Shalom.
All right. Shalom. Most God bless.
And so when you say Kanai will be back, what do you mean?
He'll be back. He'll be back again.
Okay.
Don't worry. He'll be back.
So what do you mean?
He'll be back.